Hello guys, today we'll be talking about every single way you can upgrade your damage. And here, let me show you my damage right now. 3 billion. So, every single way you can upgrade your damage. First, we're going to talk about races. So, I use Luckborn for the luck multi and the damage multi, but Angel is the new best. I'm only using this for sword right now. Okay, next we're going to talk about the accessory. You need Demon Wing, or just any good accessory for damage, but if you want the best, then choose Demon Wing and get it to E10. The best trait for damage is Emperor. The best rune is Primordial. The best clan is, I think, Devil as of now. And then the best bloodline is Demonic. Now let me show you other ways that you can upgrade your damage. First, there is the stat reroll. You either get SSS or Z stat. On that, I accidentally got Z on damage reduction. Damn it, dude. And then I think that dude's going insane. Rates are right here. So I have 24k. Then there's Boss Rush, where I barely even have this upgraded. But here's Boss Rush, where you can get the Sun Armor. But the Rush coins will help you get damage because you can buy damage upgrades. And then here's the Boss Rush. So there's easy mode, medium mode, hard mode, and extreme. Let me show you the next way you can get good damage. Well, I mean, not crazy, just good. It is going to be Infinite Tower. Once you do Infinite Tower enough, you'll go to Tower Upgrades. And right here, you can level up your damage with the tower coins. Then if you go to Snow Island and go behind over here, you turn, and right here's the hockey trainer. You can get hockey, and the highest it can get to is 75.5, which you'll get that easily just by leveling it up. Alright. So, next thing we're going to talk about is the aura and cosmetics. Now, you can only get aura and cosmetic from aura crates and cosmetic crates. Alright. So, you can get those by either being really lucky or redeeming codes. So there's a bunch of codes that give these crates, and they also give some secret chests, but there are requirements to redeem them. Then we're going to talk about next is power. So you're going to go back to Sailor Island and look for Lawless Island, and look at the power. So you're going to talk to this girl, and if you're struggling on just normal guys, then you're going to choose Cursed Brand. Like those guys, you're going to choose Cursed Brand. If you're struggling on bosses, then choose Colossus. We don't use Subjugator because it's more of a luck. So we don't really, like that. So next is the spec passive. So where you find specs is you go here, go to Judgment, spec passive. and then just press the weapon you want. Like, I don't use an Abyssal Empress. I don't use a lot of these guys, but like the best one is Rampage, because you each hit you get more damage and it stacks. So it's crazy. Now next we're going to talk about artifacts. So the best set is Abyssal Crown, and let me show you the stats you want on each and every one of them. Alright, so helmet, you want HP main stat with damage substats. And then for gloves, you want damage main stat with crit chance and crit damage substats. I don't have crit damage, sadly though. On the chest plate, you're going to want crit damage, not crit chance. And you're going to want side of damage and crit chance. And then on the boots, you mainly want damage, and then crit chance and crit damage. Anyway, so once you do that, you can just auto sell everything. Now we're going to talk about Conqueror's Hockey, and I don't even have Conqueror's Hockey, but you're going to go to Shibuya Station. And you're going to go up here, turn, and Conqueror's Hockey Trainer, right there. I don't have it, so, but it's still good. I do 2 billion with this. So yeah, I'm not the best. I don't have crazy damage M1s, but okay, next we'll be talking about what should we talk about next? Crystal Defense Guild and Index. So let me show you how to find these. Once you go to Starter Island, you're going to look here. You're going to find the index. And the more index you have, the more damage you can deal. I have the max damage, but well, I almost have the max damage, but you can also get crit damage and crit chance here. And this is just by getting everything. So relics, titles, bloodlines, cosmetic runes, auras, traits, races, clans, melees, and sword. So yeah. And then you can view your buffs right here. So yeah. Next, I don't know what I haven't. Oh, yes. First, let's go to skill tree. So go to Slime Island skill tree. And you're going to want to get max damage, max crit damage, and max crit chance. Alright, because that's the best. Now you're going to go... Where is... You're going to go to Shibuya Station to the Enchanter. This is where you can enchant your armor here. Actually, I'm gonna... Let's see how far I can get this. Oh no. Abyssal armor outfit. Here, let me see. Is my abyssal outfit better or worse? 778, 978. 978. 968. So, abyssal outfit. So, yes, the best is still Demon King. Pretty sure. I don't have every single one at E10. Now you're going to look at the blessings. You're going to want to bless. Let's just look at our solo hunter. You're going to want to bless it all the way to B10. Just like that. You're going to want to get it to max level. You're going to want to get about everything to max level. Except maybe combat and katana. You don't really use those. Let me see. How much damage do I even do with katana? 283 million. How about Dark Blade? I haven't answered that. 234. Yeah. Maybe because I don't have them upgraded here. Let me check my anti-magic. Just to see 1.9 billion. 2.9 billion. Yeah, it's roughly over a billion. So, a question you may ask is, how do you get Ice Queen? So you get Ice Queen from going to Boss Island and killing Ice Queen a bunch of times. So you can go over here, talk to her, and buy Ice Queen. That is all for today's video. You don't have to like or subscribe. I just thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And yeah. Bye-bye.